Hello everyone, my name is Zainara and today I'll be presenting on Dr. Bernice Albertine King. I chose her because she is one of the most powerful modern voices for justice, peace, and equality. Even though she is the daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, she has built her own identity as a leader. Her strength, her emotional resilience, and her dedication to nonviolence inspire me personally, especially in a world where it's easy to give up on hope. I chose her because her life shows what it means to rise above pain and trauma while still committing to help others. Losing her father at just 5 years old could have destroyed her spirit, but instead she channeled that loss in a purpose. She continues her parents' mission and uses her platform to teach young people like us that change can be made through courage and compassion. Dr. Bernice Albertine King was born on March 28, 1963 in Atlanta, Georgia. She is the youngest of 4 children born to civil rights leaders Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. Growing up, she lived in the center of the civil rights movement. Her childhood was marked by both love and struggle. When she was just 5 years old, her father was assassinated, which we all know. It became a defining moment in her life. She has spoken openly about the emotional and psychological impact this had on her as she grew older. Despite this loss, her mother became a strong example of leadership, and their home continued to be a place focused on justice, equality, and faith. Bernice King pursued a powerful and meaningful education. She attended Spelman College, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. After that, she continued her studies at Emory University, where she received a Master of Divinity and a Juris Doctor law degree. This combination, psychology, theology, and law, gave her the tools to help people spiritually, emotionally, and socially. It also prepared her for leadership within the global movement for nonviolence. Dr. King is an ordained minister, giving her first sermon at just 17 years old. She has served as a pastor, a public speaker, a youth leader, and an international advocate for peace. Today, she is the CEO of the King Center in Atlanta, a nonprofit that teaches her father's philosophy of nonviolent social change. She travels all over the world speaking about human rights, racial justice, mental health, and healing communities. She leads programs that train people of all ages to use nonviolence as a lifestyle, not just a protest strategy. Her worldview is grounded in Christianity, specifically the Baptist tradition, but she is also deeply influenced by her father's philosophy of love, peace, and nonviolence. She teaches that people of all cultures and religions can use nonviolence to bring justice, reduce conflict, and transform society. Her belief system focuses on forgiveness, healing, and standing up for others without causing harm. Some of Dr. King's major accomplishments include transforming the King Center into a modern institution that reaches millions of people online and through community programs. I couldn't find an actual picture depicting this, but right here in the CEO of the King Center picture, we see a online representation. There was on the website of the King Center, there's a robotic animation where you could kind of see how it looks on the inside. So I put a picture right there. She has also spoken at major national events, including the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington. She has also been a strong voice for voting rights, police reform, and racial reconciliation. Her leadership has brought attention to issues affecting young people, such as mental health and violence in communities. She represents a powerful balance of activism, spirituality, and compassion, in my opinion. So, a few interesting facts about Dr. King is that she was the first of Dr. King's children to enter the ministry. She began speaking publicly as a teenager. She has received multiple honorary doctorates. She also has done a lot of work helping her family resolve disagreements about the King legacy and intellectual property. And something many people don't know is that she struggled emotionally after the trauma of losing her father, and she now speaks openly about healing, therapy, and mental well-being, something many leaders avoid discussing as it's seen as weak or can just affect public opinion on them. In my opinion, it's very courageous that she doesn't see this as a weakness, but sees this as a strength, and I feel like more people could relate to her more because of that. Her influence continues to grow today. She uses social media, public speaking, and education programs to teach people about love, peace, and justice. She is committed to making her father's dream relevant to modern times, not just as history, but as a living guide for how we treat others. Her legacy is a reminder that leadership doesn't come from fame, it comes from service, empathy, and the courage to fight for what is right. In conclusion, we can see that she's more than the daughter of two historic figures. She is a leader in her own right, an activist, minister, educator, and global voice for nonviolence. Her life shows the power of resilience, faith, and dedication for justice. Thank you for listening.